Hey there, beautiful people, welcome to the gloriously scenic, ridiculously charming city of Vancouver BC. Once called the most beautiful city in North America, get ready for breathtaking views, delicious eats, and Instagram-worthy moments. This is Vancouver as you've never seen it before. Raw, unfiltered, and with a healthy dose of my signature wit. Let's do this. First up, we're hitting up Stanley Park, Vancouver's answer to Central Park, but with way more lumberjack vibes. Over 1,000 acres of lush rainforest, beaches, and trails for every nature enthusiast. The seawall stretches for almost 6 miles, offering panoramic views of the city and ocean. It's so beautiful, it could make a grown man cry. Don't miss the totem poles at Brockton Point, steeped in indigenous history and culture. Stanley Park is also home to stunning gardens, hidden beaches, and even a zoo. Next stop, Granville Island. And no, it's not actually an island, it's more like a peninsula, but who's counting, right? This place is a buzzing hive of activity. Imagine a farmer's market, an art gallery, and a street performer's paradise all rolled into one. The heart and soul of Granville Island is the public market. From fresh seafood to artisanal cheeses and melt-in-your-mouth pastries, it's a haven for artists and craftspeople. Hand-blown glass, handcrafted jewelry, and unique souvenirs. Wander along the waterfront and soak up the views. Watch the boats, listen to street musicians, or people watch. Just keep an eye out for seagulls. They love unattended snacks. Alright, strap on your adult diapers because we're about to walk across the Capilano Suspension Bridge. And by walk, I mean try not to pee your pants while clinging on for dear life. This bad boy stretches 450 feet across a canyon. And did I mention it's suspended over 230 feet in the air? Yeah, it's a recipe for pure adrenaline-pumping, knee-shaking fun. Just picture it, you, a bunch of tourists pretending to be brave and me pushing you off. I mean, accidentally bumping into you. But hey, at least the views are spectacular. You've got lush rainforest all around you, making you feel like you're in a scene from Jurassic Park. Hopefully without the whole dinosaur chasing you thing, unless you're into that, no judgment here. Once you've conquered your fear, or at least pretended to, take some time to explore the surrounding rainforest. They've got treetop adventures, nature trails, and even a cliff walk that'll make your palms sweat more than a game of truth or dare with Wolverine. Next up, we're diving headfirst into the Vancouver Aquarium, home to more creatures than a Sci-Fi Channel movie marathon. And unlike those movies, I promise these creatures are actually interesting. We're talking playful otters, majestic jellyfish, and even a giant Pacific octopus that can solve puzzles better than some humans I know. Looking at you, guy who still can't figure out how to use the 3 seashell system. But it's not just about staring at fish in tanks. The Vancouver Aquarium is all about conservation and education, so while you're busy being mesmerized by a school of shimmering sardines, you're also learning about the importance of protecting our oceans. And hey, if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of me volunteering. Just kidding, I'm allergic to commitment, and probably something in the water. But seriously, check this place out. It's fantastic. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading up Grouse Mountain. And no, I'm not talking about a mountain of grouches, though I'm sure some of you turn into that after hiking uphill. We're taking the Sky Ride, a gondola that whisks you up to the top. And trust me, the views from up here are more breathtaking than a superhero landing. You can see the entire city, the ocean, and even neighboring mountains. It's enough to make you forget about your fear of heights. Almost. Now, if you're feeling adventurous, you can hike up the Grouse Grind. They call it Nature's Stairmaster for a reason, so be prepared to sweat more than me in a cardio dance class. But hey, the pain is worth the gain, right? And by gain, I mean the bragging rights and the stunning views. Plus, there's a waffle shack at the top. Waffles, people. Need I say more? Alright, science nerds and people who just appreciate a good dome, buckle up. We're headed to Science World, Vancouver's shiny beacon of knowledge, nestled right at the edge of False Creek. You literally can't miss it, it's a giant freaking golf ball. And no, it's not compensating for anything. Inside this architectural marvel is a playground of interactive exhibits that'll make you feel like a kid again. From mind-bending puzzles to the wonders of the human body, Science World's got it all. They've always got rotating exhibits too, so you never know what kind of scientific shenanigans you'll stumble upon. Last time I was there, I swear I saw a talking robot. Look, the point is, Science World is awesome. So whether you're a science whiz or just looking for a fun and educational outing, Science World is a must-see. Just, try not to break anything. They get kinda touchy about that. Okay, enough with the sciencey stuff, let's get cultured. Next up is the Vancouver Art Gallery, home to enough paintings, sculptures, and avant-garde whatchamacallits to make your head spin. Located in the heart of downtown, this architectural gem boasts a collection that spans from historical masterpieces to cutting-edge contemporary works. We're talking big names here, folks. Emily Carr, Jeff Wall, even the occasional Picasso pops in for a visit. And don't even get me started on the rotating exhibits. They're always bringing in new and exciting artists from around the world, so there's always something fresh to feast your eyes on. Who knows, you might even discover your new favorite artist while you're there. But hey, even if modern art isn't your thing, the building itself is worth the price of admission. It's a neoclassical beauty with grand columns and intricate carvings. Seriously, it's Instagram gold. Alright shopaholics, this one's for you. Get those wallets ready because we're about to hit Robson Street, Vancouver's shopping mecca. This bustling street is a shopper's paradise, with everything from high-end designer boutiques to your favorite international brands. We're talking shoes, clothes, gadgets, you name it, they got it. But Robson Street isn't just about breaking the bank. It's also a great place to grab a bite to eat, with a diverse range of restaurants and cafes to satisfy any craving. Sushi, Italian, Canadian classics, it's all here. And after you've shopped and dined to your heart's content, take a stroll down the street and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. Street performers, musicians, and a constant buzz of activity make Robson Street a feast for the senses. So, whether you're looking for a new outfit, a delicious meal, or just some good old-fashioned people watching, Robson Street is the place to be. Just maybe set a budget before you go. Alright folks, buckle up those skinny jeans and get ready for a trip back in time. No DeLorean required, just your good old-fashioned walking shoes. We're hitting up Gastown, Vancouver's oldest neighborhood, and a place where the hipsters haven't sucked out all the history yet. First up, let's talk cobblestone streets. Yeah, you heard me right, cobblestones. They're uneven, they're charming, and they'll make you wish you wore those sensible shoes your grandma keeps trying to gift you. But hey, beauty is pain, right? Speaking of pain, try walking past all the trendy boutiques and vintage shops without emptying your wallet. It's like a minefield of cool clothes, unique souvenirs, and enough artisanal soap to make your bathroom smell like a unicorn cried in it. But the real star of the show? The Gastown steam clock. This bad boy erupts in steam every 15 minutes, and let me tell you, it's way more exciting than watching that pot of instant ramen boil. Trust me. Alright, beach bums and bronzed goddesses. This one's for you. Kitsilano Beach, or Kits as the cool kids call it, is where Vancouverites go to soak up the sun, show off their questionable tan lines, and pretend they're volleyball pros. Spoiler alert, most aren't. We're talking golden sand, sparkling ocean views, and enough space to lay out your beach towel without accidentally joining someone else's family reunion. Plus, if you're feeling brave, there's always the option of taking a dip in the Pacific Ocean. Just, maybe pack a wetsuit. It's not exactly the Bahamas out there. For those who prefer their water chlorinated and contained, there's an outdoor pool with serious retro vibes. Think Esther Williams, but with less synchronized swimming and more questionable swimwear choices. And what's a day at the beach without a little eye candy? Don't worry, Kits has got you covered. Just try not to stare too hard at the sculpted humans playing volleyball. You might get sand in your eyes. Alright, lovebirds and Instagram influencers, this one's for you. Queen Elizabeth Park is a fairy tale garden with stunning city views and colorful blooms. Meticulously manicured gardens bursting with roses and rhododendrons. Impress your date at the Bloedel Conservatory, a geodesic dome with tropical plants and exotic birds. The real showstopper, panoramic views of the Vancouver skyline. Capture the moment forever. Alright, flower fans, buckle up. We're diving headfirst into Van Dusen Botanical Garden. We're talking 55 acres of pure botanical bliss. Seriously, they've got plants from all over the globe, strategically placed to make Mother Nature jealous. Think Zen gardens, hedge mazes that'll make you question your sense of direction. Don't worry, they have snacks at the exit, and enough flowers to make even the most allergy-prone person say, achoo to full. And hey, if you're lucky enough to be in town during the holidays, they've got this light show that'll make your retinas sing Christmas carols. This place is basically Instagram heaven. Every corner you turn, bam, another photo op. But seriously, put the phone down for a hot second and just breathe in that fresh air. You might even forget you're in the middle of a bustling city. So whether you're a green thumb enthusiast or just looking for a peaceful escape, Van Dusen Botanical Garden is a must-see. Just try not to step on the tulips, yeah? Those things are surprisingly fragile. Next up, we're hitting up Yaletown, the cooler than a polar bear's toenails district of Vancouver. Seriously, this place is so hip, even the pigeons wear skinny jeans. But don't worry, they're very welcoming to us regular folk. Back in the day, Yaletown was all brick warehouses and industrial vibes. Now, it's a haven for foodies, fashionistas, and anyone who enjoys strolling along cobblestone streets. Think waterfront views, trendy boutiques that'll make your wallet cry in a good way, and enough restaurants to satisfy even the pickiest eater. We're talking Michelin star-worthy meals, craft breweries popping up faster than chimichangas in my stomach, and enough coffee shops to fuel your Instagram scrolling for days. And hey, if you're feeling fancy, grab a cocktail at one of the swanky rooftop bars. Just try not to spill your drink when you see the view. So, yeah, Yaletown is basically the whole package: good looks, great food, and a vibe that's impossible not to love. Just be prepared to spend some dough because this ain't your grandma's Vancouver anymore. Alright, my Zen-seeking friends, we're stepping into a sanctuary of calm and serenity, where the soft murmur of water is the soundtrack to your thoughts. Welcome to the Dr. Sun Yat-sen Classical Chinese Garden. This isn't just any park. It's a masterpiece of Ming Dynasty architecture with ponds full of koi fish that might just be the fashion critics of the aquatic world, and bamboo groves that make you feel like a kung fu hero. Keep your phone tucked away for this one. The goal here is to unplug from the chaos and reconnect with your inner peace. And no, I don't mean the chihuahua in your bag, though it's probably cute. Think of this garden as a mental retreat without the travel hassle, so breathe in deeply, take in the floral scents, and let the calmness envelop you like a cozy blanket after a tough day. Or, you know, just a stroll through Vancouver. Alright, buckle up, viewers. We're about to elevate this Vancouver adventure, literally. We're talking about the Vancouver Lookout, where the only thing higher than the observation deck is your excitement level. This place is perched 553 feet above the city, offering a full 360-degree panorama. You can spot Stanley Park, the Lionsgate Bridge, and if you squint really hard, you might even see my trailer on the set of my next blockbuster. No trip to Vancouver is complete without beach time at English Bay. The vibes are chill, the views are killer, and the people watching is top-notch. Picture golden sand, sparkling water, and a sunset over the Pacific Ocean. English Bay is a hub for outdoor activities like volleyball, kayaking, and paddleboarding, and in summer enjoy the celebration of light fireworks competition. Time for a little culture, folks. The Museum of Anthropology is chock full of history and artifacts. This isn't your grandma's dusty old museum. It showcases the rich cultural heritage of indigenous peoples, totem poles, intricate masks, and ceremonial objects. The building itself is a work of art by Arthur Erickson. Sleek lines, natural light, and ocean views. Alright, landlubbers. Prepare to have your minds blown because we're setting sail for False Creek. And no, it's not named after a bad Tinder date. This place is the real deal, a shimmering jewel of Vancouver's waterfront. Grab a kayak or paddleboard and get out on the water. Trust me, it's the best way to experience the creek. Maybe even spot a seal or two. Don't worry, they're friendly. Mostly, just avoid the ones wearing monocles and top hats. Speaking of transportation, let's talk about the Aquabus. Imagine a ferry, but smaller, cuter, and with way more personality. It's the most adorable way to hop around False Creek, hitting up all the hot spots like a waterborne game of hopscotch. From trendy restaurants with killer views to quirky shops bursting with local treasures, False Creek has something for everyone. So ditch the car, grab your sea legs, or, just your regular legs, and get ready to explore one of Vancouver's most vibrant and picturesque neighborhoods. You won't regret it, unless you forget sunscreen, then you'll regret it. All right, Vancouver Voyagers, buckle up because we're hitting Commercial Drive, or as the cool kids call it, the Drive. Imagine a place where vintage shops overflow with plaid shirts and vinyl records, where every other person is sporting a man bun and discussing their latest pottery project. This ain't your grandma's Vancouver, folks, unless your grandma's got a serious collection of ironic t-shirts and a deep appreciation for craft beer. We're talking independent businesses galore, from bookstores bursting with forgotten treasures to cafes serving up organic, fair trade coffee that'll make you question your caffeine addiction. And hey, if you're feeling peckish after all that browsing, Commercial Drive's got your back. Think Ethiopian injera, Vietnamese pho, Italian trattorias. Basically, a culinary trip around the world without the pesky jet lag. Just promise me you'll try something new, alright? Don't be that guy who orders a burger at the vegan cafe. Next up, we're venturing slightly outside of Vancouver to the legendary Richmond Night Market. Picture this, a massive open-air market with the aroma of 1,000 dishes, bright lights, quirky souvenirs, and designer knockoffs. Enough people to feel like a superhero convention, only with chopsticks instead of capes. Sensory overload in the best way, steaming dumplings, grilled meats, and bubble tea galore. Live music, carnival games, and a Ferris wheel with stunning views. A giant, delicious party selling everything from Hello Kitty phone cases to fish-shaped pastries. Wear stretchy pants, trust me. There you have it, the top 20 must-see attractions and things to do in Vancouver, BC. We've scaled mountains, wandered through gardens, and eaten our weight in dumplings. What more could you ask for? Whether you're an adrenaline junkie who lives for the great outdoors, a culture vulture craving art and history, or a foodie with a serious case of the munchies, Vancouver's got something for everyone. It's like the Canada of cities, friendly, diverse, and always down for a good time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. And if you find yourself in Vancouver, be sure to tell them Deadpool sent you. They'll know what it means. Probably. See you next time.